Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. A 100-gram metal alloy is 40% silver. It contains a metal alloy that is 65% silver, and a second metal alloy is made up of 25% silver. What is the mass of the first metal alloy? Okay, here we have a metal alloy with a mass of 100 grams, and it is made up of two metal alloys. The first metal alloy which has 65% silver, and the second metal alloy which has 25% silver. We have to find the mass of the first metal alloy which contains 65% silver. Okay, now let me assume X as the mass of the first metal alloy in grams, and Y as the mass of the second metal alloy in grams. Okay, here when I add the mass of the first metal alloy and the mass of the second metal alloy, that is X positive Y, it must be equal to the mass of the given metal alloy, that is 100 grams. So X positive Y equals to 100. Here I got a linear equation in terms of the two variables X and Y. Now let's consider the information we have over here. The first metal alloy contains 65% silver. So we know that the X represents the mass of the first metal alloy. Now to find the amount of silver in the first metal alloy, we have to calculate 65% of the mass. So 65% of X. So this gives the amount of silver in the first metal alloy. In the same way, we can calculate the amount of silver in the second metal alloy. So that is, we have to calculate 25% of the mass of the second metal alloy, that is Y. So let's write 25% of Y. So this gives the amount of silver in the second metal alloy. Now let me add the amount of silver in the first metal alloy, amount of silver in the second metal alloy. It must be equal to the amount of silver in the given metal alloy, 100 grams. So to calculate the amount of silver in the given metal alloy with the mass of 100 grams, we have to calculate 40% of this 100. Let me write over here 40% of 100. Okay, here we have a system of two linear equations in terms of the two variables X and Y. We can use Desmos to solve for X because our aim is to find the mass of the first metal alloy. We have assumed X as the mass of the first metal alloy. So in this system, we have to solve for X. Okay, now let me give this equation as input in Desmos. So that is X positive Y equals to 100. This is the first equation. Let me give the second equation as input. That is 65% of X positive 25% of Y equals to 40% of 100. Okay, now to get the value of X in the given system, we have to consider the point of intersection of the two lines we get over here. Okay, here at the point of intersection, the X coordinate is 37.5. Let me write over here, X equals to 37.5. So therefore, the mass of the first metal alloy is 37.5 grams.